head is cut off.
Oh no, let's try and fix that. Oh my gosh.
Let's try to fix that. Does that fix it? No. Perfect. We have a head. Hi y'all. I'm pretty sure people think I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm still here. Still kicking. I have wrote down all of the questions that have been popping up, and they're pretty much the same questions that I keep getting. So I'm just gonna answer them here on a video. No, there's something going all wonky with YouTube and the whole Google Plus being connected to it, and I can't answer some of your comments. So don't think that I am just completely ignoring you. I literally cannot answer your comments. It tells me I cannot respond to this comment. So sorry. Didn't know. So the big, huge one that I keep getting, what happened to your daily vlogs? My daily vlogs have died. It's honestly just really hard. Let me explain. Wait, that's my kid. Hi y'all, so we have a visitor, because he didn't want to sleep as much as I thought he was going to. Like, my whole schedule was so easy at the first fourth of the semester. It was like, I was killing it. It was so easy. You okay? So I started the daily vlogs, and then I started noticing that some of my classes were getting a little bit more intense. I was taking a human growth and development, and I finished that. I finished it with an A, thank goodness. I was taking nutrition, and I finished that, and I finished that with a high B. I'm taking English comp. My final is on Wednesday, and I'm gonna finish that with a B. And then there's math. And if you know me, you know I love math. There was so much work in that class. I am surprised anybody could ever do it. It would be like 12 homework assignments, 3 quizzes, and a test. Each of them are due within the month. They should give you a month to do everything. The 12 homework assignments doesn't sound so bad. You're like, 12, duh, I can do that. Until you go into each of them, and they have about 25 questions each. So here's the math for this. 25 questions times 12 homework assignments is 300 questions. I would have to do 475 questions a month. They are due every month. Priorities come into play on a situation like that, and I needed to do my schoolwork, take care of my kids, and do all that fun stuff. Also, if you didn't know, Garrett is also a full-time student, and he works full-time as well. So he's gone from 6 in the morning till about 9, 10 at night. So I'm doing everything during the day by myself. Like getting everything ready. I don't work, I just go to school, so I do have that on my side. It takes me about an hour, just a rough estimate, an hour to film a video because I talk a lot. I have to import it to my computer, which that takes an hour. Rough estimate, 2 hours to edit the video. Woo! Yeah, we're looking about 4 hours a day that I could be doing something else, and I'm not. So I am going to start doing family weekly vlogs, as well as more makeup tutorials. I haven't even touched my makeup stuff and a video camera at all, like not at all. So I will be doing some more makeup tutorials, makeup vlogs, fashion vlogs, all that stuff, at least once a month. There's what happened to my daily vlogs. There's that #1 question that I've gotten asked. My #1 question that I got asked is, are you okay? Did you die? I'm good. I'm alive. If you follow me on Instagram, I tried to keep y'all updated with what was going on, so that you wouldn't feel like I was completely ignoring. Instagram's a lot easier to do than to pop a video up there. Second question that I get, how is breastfeeding going? It is awesome. Like, Ty's breastfeeding experience was so bad I never wanted to breastfeed ever, ever, ever again. Cannot have my phone. But he is like, I mean, he's such a pro at it. I love it. I love that He took to it immediately. I love that he's good at it. I know. I love that he knows exactly what to do, how to do it. I love it. It makes it so much easier when they know how to do all that stuff. He's almost 8 months old, y'all. He's almost 8 months old. So I've been breastfeeding for 8 months. Yes! Yes, I made it past that 6-month mark. Yes, I did. I love it. I will continue until a year at least. Past that, we are gonna have to think of something else to do. I'm gonna have to start weaning. Only because during the summer I will have to start going in for classes. I can't just take my online classes anymore. What are you in school for? I am in school for nursing. Right now I am getting my prerequisites for the nursing program, but I am pursuing a nursing career. I have to apply for the program, and apparently it is an extremely hard program to get into. So I'm trying so hard. That's another reason why I stopped daily vlogs, because I need to make great grades in order to even be considered for this program. So can't really do that if I keep making B's. I mean, they're B's, but it's just nice. I need to make A's. Where do you live? I get this one all the time, and not like where do you live, like what city, because everybody knows that we're in South Florida, but where, like, everybody sees us in this house and then everybody sees us in this apartment, and they're like, where are you? Okay, so let me clarify. My family is not from Dallas. My family is 6 hours away from Dallas, and I was not about to stay in Dallas by myself because he was joining the Army. Garrett was going to basic in Georgia, and I wanted to be as close to Garrett as I possibly could because I had Ty, and I wanted him to just be able to just travel over the border a few hours instead of having to fly all the way back to Texas. So his mom and I have an awesome relationship. Like, she is my mommy. I love Lisa. She's awesome. So I moved in with her, and that's her house that we were staying in, that we were living in. So I moved in with her so that she could still see her grandson, and I could be closer to Garrett for when he got out of the Army. And then we would just move wherever. During basic, Garrett's ankles collapsed. He was born with club feet, and so, I mean, instead of the feet like out like this and here's your toes, his were like this. He had multiple surgeries to fix that. Why the Army even let him in, I don't know, but they did. And his ankles swelled up so big. He sent me a picture of it, and it was so gross. They swelled up so bad that the skin split. He couldn't lace his boots up, like, to the drill sergeant's liking, and when the drill sergeant noticed what was happening, he sent him directly to the medical bay, and they issued him to go home, pretty much. He could be shipped back to Texas, in Dallas, where we had nobody, there was no family there, or he could be shipped to me and his mom in Florida. And so he decided let's just live with her for a little bit in Florida. And we've kind of just made it our home. We lived with her for a little bit, and then we found out we were pregnant with Jet. We felt like we should not be having a baby in his mom's house. That we needed to have our own place to continue to raise our family the way we were doing it, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, we were paying her rent, and we were doing our part, and, you know, whatever. But it just felt really irresponsible for us to have a baby when we were living with his mom. That's pretty much what it came down to being. Will you be doing more makeup tutorials? Yes, I will. I think I said that already, that I will be doing at least once a month something. I'm going to try to do once a week, but they're a lot more difficult for me to do for whatever reason. How old are your boys? I get this one a lot as well. Ty is 4. This is the end of 2013, so Ty is 4, and Jet is 8 months this December. So crazy. How tall are you and how old are you? I don't know why I get this question a lot, but I do. How tall am I? I'm 5'5". I am the average Jane. Plain old Jane 5'5". There's no specialness going on. I just turned 24 years old. So, I'm 24. Definitely follow us on Instagram if you want to know what's going on that day with us. And then it also is intertwined with Twitter. So if you don't have an Instagram and you just want to follow us, then Twitter will help you do that as well. I hope I answered a lot of the questions that y'all been asking, and I kind of went into a lot of detail with some of them, so I'll be editing this for a while. Anyway, I hope y'all have an awesome day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye guys.